No,
I've
that's
got one
awesome.
question, Patrick. I hope it's okay. I
Yeah,
ask
go ahead.
it. Uh, to what level does the production company control kind of, maybe media that you release or really good footage, maybe of sightings? Is there any kind of control of the pace and the content of what's released? Because I don't know, maybe they want to kind of hold off to release it until a certain time, or how much control do you have versus
Good question. Well,
yeah,
we have thousands of hours of audio, video that is captured on an annual basis out there and then carefully edited and organized in order to present to the general public. My agreement from day one with the History Channel was that nothing can be faked, fabricated, or contrived. Everything has to be absolutely true that is presented. I don't want my name associated with anything that is false and fabricated. Number two, my other condition was that they had to use my team, and every one of my team members that had no television experience. In fact, they didn't want to be on television. Eric Bard still despises it. My principal investigator, I think, has never forgiven me for putting him on television. And he's continually pissed off about it. The only person that had any experience was Dr. Taylor, who was introduced to us by the History Channel as an independent, credentialed physicist who had done work with NASA, Army intelligence, and the federal government relative to space-based technologies and a number of programs that are classified. And they felt he would be great to bring out because he was a skeptic, for one. He was a very outspoken skeptic relative to these topics before he entered Skinwalker Ranch and went down this rabbit hole, if you will, with us. And he was also someone with unusual credentials. I mean, the guy has 2 PhDs in physics. He has 3 master's degrees. His references, his bona fides are impeccable and unimpeachable, in my view. And the fact that he did come out as a skeptic, as someone who is questioning the validity of these claims, of this activity, I think underscores how legitimate and how authentic and genuine this whole effort is. The general public have been able to see through his eyes this transformation from being a skeptic to not just a believer, but an experiencer. And he's gone through
Doesn't everyone start out as a skeptic, though?
Excuse me?
Doesn't everyone start out as a skeptic? Maybe not. I don't know.
No.
There's just some people that are just more
I think there are a lot of people who desperately want to believe, that give the benefit of the doubt and start off as believers, and many of them, even when faced with evidence that what they're believing in is not true or doesn't have any credibility or validity, still cling desperately to that idea, to that belief system. Yeah. I think it's human nature. It's human nature to want to have the answers, to want to know our place in the universe, to want to believe that there is order, that there is a higher purpose to our existence. That's been demonstrated since the beginning of time, or at least recorded history. But bringing scientific evidence and data to the table that actually proves, that demonstrates that our reality is much more than it seems on the surface, that we truly aren't alone in the universe, that we are part of a divinely constructed, intelligently designed reality. Showing the data that demonstrates that there is validity, to those beliefs or those statements is quite another leap and quite another thing. And I think that's a big part of what pushes and advances our effort at Skinwalker Ranch.